Now, having money in that time of need, a rainy day, or to simply get that thing you want is a good feeling. Have you put aside any savings? This is Making Sense with Dollars, brought to you by Unicoma. Now, let's say you have sweetbread. Now, you know I love my sweetbread. But feel free to think about whatever pastry you love. You pick up your remote, you put on Netflix, and in one go, you eat all that sweetbread. Or you can eat some and leave some for the next time you have a craving. So basically, that's saving. The art of keeping some of your income to use at a later time. You know, in case you have an emergency, you lose a source of income, you had a good deal on sweetbread and you want to get in early. Well, okay, maybe that's not the last one, but saving is important. Now, after you've taken out all your expenses, including entertainment, because all work and no play makes Mavis a dull girl, what you're left with is money to save. Now, the reality is, sometimes the wiggle room you might have may be a little too small, or you may have experienced a reduction in income that leaves you with less on the table for savings. Now, these saving tips might be able to help you out, no matter what you're working with. Think allocation, which is sectionize all your expenses and also have an area for savings. Write each item from your budget on a different envelope and put your weekly allowance for each item in them. At the end of each month, take any remaining money from your envelopes and put them into one envelope called extra savings. You can also do this digitally with any word processor or accounting app on your phone and match your values back to your finances using your digital or online banking resources. Remember the good old cash pan? Still relevant today. You can use the same concept in some really innovative ways. Pick a denomination, any denomination. Unless you're Uncle Scrooge, you might want to pick coins, $1 or $5 bills. Feel free to pick any one you want. At the end of every day, any money you have in the chosen denominations you selected, put into the cash pan. Keep going for as long as you want. Another way to save is to make reductions in your spending. That might sound challenging, but you don't need to have a smoothie every week. But it might be easier than you think. For example, you can select generic brands rather than high-end brands for some items. $5 goes a long way when you add it up. You can also adjust your entertainment. Now don't worry, it doesn't mean doing less, but it may mean doing more cost-effective activities, like enjoying a picnic with your food that you cook versus going to a restaurant to dine, or a movie night at home with friends versus going to the cinema. You might be surprised at how many small adjustments can amount to big savings. In uncertain times like these, savings can come in very handy. So see how these tricks can help you out. And check us out here on Making Sense with Dollars for more financial tips. This is Making Sense with Dollars, brought to you by Unicoma.